Mary, Mother of God, pray for us.
They gathered and prayed, the group of pro-life campaigners highlighting their opposition to the government's protection of life during pregnancy bill. Around 300 people spent the night outside Leinster House, where the vote will take place tonight.
This legislation is a total lie. It pretends it's called itself the protection of life. It's the complete opposite.
I want them to not go ahead. I want them to turn back and appreciate life.
And what they're doing today in there is illegal and unconstitutional. And we have sent, the Attorney General will have received today a registered letter demanding that that bill be halted.
Campaigners who've been outside Leinster House all night, into this morning and all day today and into this evening. Pro-life campaigners saying that this bill cannot go ahead. They're calling on the Taoiseach Enda Kenny to stop its passage through the Oireachtas this evening, and they say they'll hold a vigil right until the vote tonight in Leinster House. Say they will stay here until the early hours of this morning, until that vote takes place.
The pro-life side opposing the bill maintain it needs to provide protection for 2 lives.
It would be much better for the ministers to think, how can we save 2 lives here? How can we save this woman's life and the baby's life?
I think that the unborn child should have a right to live, and to deprive it of life is a serious injustice, you know.
With voting due later tonight, the crowds outside Leinster House have begun to grow once again, and they seem determined to stay on until the results are known.
We're here today to ask the government not to repeal the 1861 Act. The 1861 Act is a piece of legislation that protects the unborn child in the whole of Ireland, north and south. There's a big concern that if this Act is repealed, that unborn children will die in their millions. At this time, Ireland has an All-Ireland safeguard in its 1861 Offences Against the Persons Act. We're asking the politicians here not to repeal that Act.
So you've been here, you said, since 8 p.m. last night. What's the plan for the rest of the day?
Well, people are coming and going all day, so we expect to see various different groups being represented throughout the whole day up until this evening, until the bill is either passed, or we're hoping that something will happen within government. We're hoping that there'll be a revolt in opposition against this outrageous bill.
You mentioned there was participants from different groups taking part. What are some of the groups out there?
Well, there's various different groups from the different counties. Donegal for Life are present here. We had a group from Meath, we had a group from County Antrim, we had groups from Dublin. We've had various different representatives from the whole pro-life movement throughout Ireland.